15 center. Go. Later, Wilson units respond to your location.
Vehicle is a white hatchback, two-door.
Yourself off. How many are fighting?
13 center.
There's about 3 people trying to break them up.
2013, do you still need a Wilshire unit to call?
13, Roger, 30. There's still guys fighting. There's about 3 people trying to break them up.
Good morning, everybody.
1289 and a quarter.
Happy Thursday? Happy Friday. It's Friday, right? Yeah. Happy Friday. 1:40 a.m. July 26th. 74 degrees in downtown Los Angeles. Making our way in the world today. Takes everything we got. Making our way. Am I alright from yesterday? Yes, I'm alright from yesterday. I don't like looking like a little pansy baby live on camera, but it's best that way. It's best that way. Like, let's say that dude beat me up. He would have went to jail. That wouldn't have done his family any good. Brother's in the hospital, and he's in jail. So the dude laying on the ground didn't die. The fatal was trapped inside the car. There was 2 people trapped in the car. There was a female and another victim. I don't know if it was a male or a female. So there's a total of 3 people involved in that solo vehicle crash. The guy who was upset with me, his brother did survive, but he was the one who was driving. And they were upset that I was there. The dad didn't mind, but the brother I thought was gonna fight me. He did make me laugh a couple times, but I didn't correct him, and I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to escalate the issue.
With this car earlier on a separate call, and he possibly suffers from spinal mental illness, or he's possibly under the influence.
But I ended up, so I did win. On scene, and A&G showed up. A&G got channel 11. On scene got 2 and 9. I got 4, 7, 52. So I did win. Yay for me! I won. His brother was the driver. Yeah, he was trying to blame me for like recording and not helping. But I mean, there's nothing I could do. But yeah, I just look like a big baby pansy backing away from that guy. But whatever.
You want no further?
Suspect 11610 normal, Boulevard Street, engine 0373, RD 1563.
No, his brother's not the one who passed away.
Copy, Yoshi 229638. Left side, no,
372, already 635.
650, responding call 3 from 2035, Navy 48 to 101 freeway, Coanga.
7032 code.
62221 South Long Street.
7047 10 7032 code 6601 North Rossmar Avenue.
I'm ready to
Edward 3. Or Joe Hamlin.
Code 4, can I get into that?
16018 David John Paul 114
27, number 27.
Toyota 4-door. To Alicia Maria
Copy, thanks.
Zara Gozanavaro. 12700 Van Nuys Boulevard, apartment 384, Pacoima.
31 Boulevard, Boulevard.
Where can you see it? It's at the end of the last stream. And no, I haven't uploaded the footage out of my camera. The only thing that you can see is the live stream.
Marco, sir, additional scope 25379, RD 221. Correction. 92783, Mary 1. Would you go back to DVR and ask what color, what make and model that sedan is?
And then Satacoin Lancashire requesting a roof check to see if we can spot a PR, possibly at the top of a hotel or apartment complex.
5900 block, Crenshaw to
Randy, I don't think anyone was arrested. There's only 3 people involved, and I mean, he might be arrested later, but they weren't concerned about arresting him last night. They were more concerned about saving him. It was a 45-minute extrication, and as soon as we park here, I can show you some of my footage.
Air 3 en route from Hollenbeck to 4636 Lincoln Boulevard. 36 short back to now 13. 1637 Roger. Seventy 47 92783 Mary 1 returns to 1. The warrant 2014 Toyota pickup truck. 4 Air Incorporated for Anthony Ray Moore, 1944 South Victoria Avenue. And Wilcox, the 101 freeway in Quantico. Unit battery center now 1640 North Quantico Boulevard at station 1649 close to the PR female black 32 years and a black shirt dress. Suspect is a female spending 30 years. Black
14415, benefit street, Beverly Glen.
Jag, it's always busy. And Rick, thank you, I guess. Scott, was that you that uploaded the video of the scooter versus truck? I don't think so. Was anyone arrested? No, no one was arrested. Yeah, I know all my police codes. Right along soon, hopefully. Check. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here, let's go here. So, the video I'm going to show you is the video of that night. Now, you guys saw it go down live, but what you didn't see was what I actually chose to record and not record. So, this video goes quick. I do start it off with a money shot. That way the stations didn't have to look for this shot. So you're going to see a shot kind of out of order, and then it'll go into order. And then I'll probably skip through it too.
On my incident, code 6 at Pacific Station.
On Lincoln Boulevard, incident 367.
85. Additionally, your code 3 right here on 602 Park Road Drive. The alarm company call back. The RP is on site inside a vehicle in black.
It's called Nightcrawler. The movie's called Nightcrawler.
249 RD 1186.
Are you in the area? Squad 58, respond with digit 110 on scene of a stabbing. 13589 Mindanao Way, crossing Admiral King, respond to the Santa Monica Yacht Club. Units on scene.
31 Noble Avenue is now 44 suspect there now. All that state that suspect previously stole bicycle at location. Has been
I have the sound off.
376 30 1983.
Every day, call CM Street, apartment 12.
There's 2 people in that car.
Code 301001 Westwood Boulevard at CDS. Wonder if it's traditional. Resident 393 and RD 817.
No, his brother didn't die. That was his brother being pulled. There's his brother survived as of last night. I don't know what happened today, but there's 2 people still in that car. One has been confirmed deceased. The other they're trying to pull out, and that's the footage you saw of that girl. But what that guy did was just make things at the scene worse for everyone.
271 LTAC.
Boy, Adam, Robert,
No, the guy laying on the ground is not dead. There is no dead guy laying on the ground. The dead person is in the white car. The dead person is in the car, inside the car still. Total of 3 people. The driver and 2 passengers. The driver's the guy laying on the ground. He's alive. They transport him. It's possible, Peter. I think they might have found some Whippet cans in there. There's the driver right there. That's the dude's brother. I don't know, Chris. I don't know if the victim that died was a male or a female. I didn't see. I just saw the top of their head coming up here in a minute.
North Marengo Avenue, crossing Home Street.
It's really weird how dad, brother, mom, and other friends were there so quick. I don't know if they got the heads up with the phone call or they were all going there. They were all in different vehicles or exactly what happened. I like that shot. But yeah, they're still working to grab an alive victim out of that car.
Short stature, suspect 2 is male Hispanic, suspect 3 is a female Hispanic with light brown hair, suspect 4 is a male Hispanic, suspect 4 is unsecured and not what position of the game. Possibly still in the area. Information is at 394 and 139.
So now, all the alive people are out of the vehicle, and it's just they're covering up the dead body right now. I don't record that. After the body's covered, my camera catches it right there. Body's under there.
43851 Division Street.
So yeah, so that was pretty much it.
Suspect is a male Hispanic, red shirt, 5'5", blue jeans with a ponytail, last seen northbound Florence from Crenshaw to the apartment. 337, no further.
Yep, the SMD suspect there now, 1154 Bellevue Avenue, code 2 incident 355 or 219, identify.
Purple Rain, you're looking at it at a completely different. You're looking at it completely wrong.
711 Centurion Street, open wireless, 911 line,
You want that guy to go to jail, and all that's going to do is make things worse for his family. So now his brother goes to the hospital, and then he goes to jail. Who did that help? That didn't help anyone. Once he calmed down, and he's lucky he didn't go to jail. That's why I don't want to fight him. Let's say I would have fought him and he beat me up, he would have went to jail. That wouldn't have helped his family out at all. I was very, very understanding. I understood why he was upset with me. He also told me to leave a bunch of times. Did you notice I didn't leave? But did you also notice that I didn't engage with him or try to antagonize him or put my camera down and try to throw blows with him? I didn't do any of that. I just backed away. I did my job, made the money I was supposed to make, did what I was supposed to do, and now here we are the next day talking about it. He's not in jail. He's probably at the hospital visiting with his brother. It was on Fig. I don't know, Joey. I don't know who passed. If it was a family or friend. No Holocaust, Andy. That's not a true statement.
I'm not sure we could make it to 6-7 and then downsize it.
People do. People just happen to have the job as a cop. It's not all cops. I guarantee you every cop hater at one point has needed, wanted, and used a cop.
Eagle Western 7 X-ray Union 006. Area is western the perimeter. Brian Hurst in Crenshaw 6704.
Primary, let me get a light. Let me get primary, let me get your light. Intervention violence, 8901 South Broadway, code 347, RD 1802.
Yeah, Angel, and I didn't need to tell him. I didn't need to tell him that. I could have easily said, good luck with that, but now I get to say it here. That was in Highland Park, Montecito Heights area, Mount Washington area.
277
Just north of downtown. If you're not in Los Angeles, that would be considered the downtown LA area. Los Angeles, whatever.
It's gonna be male Hispanic, probably like 25 to 30, red shirt, blue jeans or shorts with a ponytail.
Yeah, Randy, it was.
Correct, X23 and 10L40 on the follow-up en route to Van Nuys Jail with 1.
Coming up under my light. Go ahead, make a right-hand turn. Make your next right-hand turn.
Street, code 413, RD 1393.
Make your next right.
Squad 92, take it left.
Not yet, LAX. Not that I'm aware of. Not yet. Not yet. Peter is a solo vehicle crash.
To get my next unit, Brian Hurst, north of the tracks, over here by my light right here, guys. 1449, Roger.
Honda Civic, here advised suspect with suspicious vehicle to reload. Here is no longer at location, does not have a location suspect now. Information only incident 410 RD 1517.
Uh-oh.
On 8 Edward, section 8 Henry Edward Town.
I don't know you. What's going on behind me, guys?
14 out of 13 shows code 6 on incident 367.
Nothing's going on behind me.
The male Hispanic 42
Cool.
years wearing a long sleeve with a white shirt, dark brown shorts. Code 2 incident 0414 and RD 1172.
And then I'll use my next unit, Victoria for
Again, Andy, with them false statements. I understand you're stating your opinion, and that's cool. It's cool to state your opinion. It's what most conversations are. But what you just said, that's definitely not a fact.
Hey, Roger. No, all the way to the end of this track.
Where are the stories? Anyone?
4-5, for you.
Your containment is set. You're going to have 6-7 Florence, Brian Hurst, Crenshaw. Brian Hurst, Victoria.
Engine 118, squad 61, traffic collision, CLS, eastbound 60, west of McGowan.
Did they crash? Is it the wrong way driver? Did the wrong way driver just crash?
On Northeast Watch 5 units, correct.
We have the partner accounted for, and you guys can take their spot right there.
Radio 55 copy.
23, public assist, 37, Cedar Street.
Benjamin, yeah, so I decided to start streaming. MK's doing good. Thanks for asking. MK is doing good.
22, are you clear? 25 to 30 years. Yeah, ponytail 5553 from the red split like we can.
Running past northbound.
Get a red location.
Uber Eats. Uber Eats. People gotta eat. People gotta eat. Get yourself into the baby industry or the food industry. People are always gonna have babies. No one's gonna stop having sex. So people are gonna always have babies. And people are always gonna eat. Those are the two industries that aren't going anywhere. Find work in those industries.
Roger's there for my assault. And we can go ahead with the CP McDonald's parking lot off Crenshaw. Engine 3, rubbish fire intersection, First and Hope.
76,
Chris L. Let me see if I can do this right. $1 million. Did I do it right?
Suspect left the location. They're now York Boulevard and Avenue 57, York Boulevard and Avenue 57.
Randy.
This is the McDonald's.
Very nice. Very nice. Like sit down restaurants where someone gives me a menu and I order from it, or walk in and I order it from a wall. Either way, that's cool. That's really cool.
4503 St. Andrews Street, across the St. James.
Oh, my pinky. That's right, huh? It wasn't. It is the pinky. $1 million. Yeah, walk in, sit down, get menu. Right on, dude. Right on. That's cool. I'm a fan of downtown. Now that I have a family, I'm not such a fan of downtown. But I've been a fan of downtown for a while. I mean, it's tattooed on me. I've had a few offices here. I've even lived here.
5.63 automatic alarm. 4 East Lighthouse Street.
Oh.
95, you have a message?
George, Sam, 774.
Do I like arguing with people sometimes? That's funny.
Channel 45, South Zero, Channel 45. Bergen Pants, code 2 incident, 428, 1362.
Engine 35, squad 20 in 49's area. Difficulty breathing. Along the boulevard at Valley View Avenue at the Arco gas station.
339. Joseph Perez. Sergeant Joseph Perez, 6961 Cozy Cross Avenue, Winnetka.
Lincoln Town 774. wish to meet. Advise the suspect to press the available for tonight. To 163 Psychological Rescue, BLS at the Shell Station. 5645 South Atlantic, across the 56th Street. Can you read for me, please? 1305.
Parker was at Briners. He did cross over Briners, correct? Left on the Briners.
5060, what was the sound of this call? Metro Rescue 46, you can cancel engine 46.
Engine 46, you cancel, you may discontinue engine 46.
058 hours. The time that 7032 was posted was 0101.
Last unit repeat.
Incident 413, RD 1393, before going out to the division, identify. What's the unit put off us? Alright, traffic, Brantford and Temple, code transfer 27 RD 233. 27 units and 357, 3857, unknown trouble, 229 West 84th Place, 229 West 84th Place, code 3 incident 339. Correction incident 399 and RD 1268.
Can you check these apartment buildings that have the brown roofs to see if he dumped the gun up there?
Engine 46. Engine 46, Purpose Fire, 400 West King. Unconscious, 213 West 45th.
Six Marathon, Manhattan, 70 residents are married, 744.
Illinois, Hollywood, watch 5 units, put off us.
444, go ahead, Eric.
Engine 42, Russian 55, allergic reaction, 5338, still marked.
40, I have a number when you're ready.
4 go ahead with that number.
310-780-1742, Metal Teleport. And the CB 71, Crenshaw, 71, Crenshaw.
4 Roger.
Engine 15, you can discontinue, cancel. Metro Engine 15, Roger, cancel.
Restricted for division. Refrain from broadcasting on citywide passenger shuttle.
40 Roger.
They can have us here on the line if I was vandalism, suspicion of people and we're not. I do the unit code. Is that you? You're gonna have it in 57. Suspect in custody.
For 2071.
Need to see all sign the call and associate with your current subject location.
Give me a line.
264, Rescue 864. Difficulty breathing. 729, East 111.
21 disregard.
Adam, got a $400 donation on his stream.
Location with subject female black, 20 years, black shirt.
Are you, is that what you guys are saying?
Black sandals, having
That's
physical
awesome.
ideation. No other hands, code 2 incident 446 31 station.
2331 responding code 3 from Southwest Station to 229184 please.
3715 code 3 Ringer 3780 West Market King Boulevard, Kaiser Plaza, Halo, 44709.
663 no further.
Got 3 fires right here, guys. Big deals going on.
49 standby. Can you 57 verify you're en route or are you code 6 on your main one to dispute?
So we're going to move around.
49 at dial 0377 for entry.
Live 463, cancel. Metro from Live 463 and up. We're talking to the management there. We're up. Live 463, roger.
Danae! What's up? It's been a while. Glad to see you're still with us. People been asking about you.
Quit 15, public assist, 11309 Archway Drive, Crest-Manola.
The other party is back in the street.
Roger, man. Thank you. Adam 61, send me incident 446.
390 Mammoth vehicle 710 West 84th Street, code 2 incident 419 RD 12 57.
69, SB4 to monitor their zone.
674.
Code 3 incident 450 RD 12 1352.
Big neighbor, no black 22 years. Code 2 incident 453
Seizure, 228 West F Street.
Corner side.
355 Roger.
Near one.
1321. U43 West Street, landline to West Planner.
Property owners 452 man assaulting a woman, 1020 South Alma Street, 1020 South Alma Street, inside. Suspect male Hispanic, white shirt, blue jeans, assaulting a female Hispanic, braids, black tank top, and a sweater tied to the waist. Go to incident 455, already called 63.
73 Roger.
Cancel 71 and 75 calls.
71, Kensington is 0452 at 7047 Williamville. Main units, multiple shootings just occurred. 247 West 65 Street, 247 West 65 Street in the alley. PR heard a male voice and one gunshot. Code 3 incident 459 RD 1393.
Wider. Go 42 Temple. All
Calified. His name is Scott. My supervisor's name is Scott. It's I know, what a coincidence, huh? Same name as mine, but that's the name of my supervisor.
1321, possible shooting just occurred. 2471 65th Street, code 3 incident 459 RD 1393.
Yeah, Blackwood Dispatcher and Black Shorts, Aaron Slim Jim. Code 2, incident 0460 and RD 1454.
Units 1343, 1343. Possible shooting just occurred. 2471 65th Street, code 3 incident 459 RD 1393.
Squad 61, respond with a 2118.
Ventura Boulevard at 910. Two victim at the front desk. You can see how well you can by 30 years. Like the Fulton dark hair, black clothing. Code 2 incident 461 RD 2187. Code 360 incident is 255.
We cannot think it's,
yeah, I get that incident so far.
watch, that's call early.
355 road.
We'll show me code 6 on the way on north of 23rd Street on 3, William 31135. A blue Ford pickup.
Chicago Avenue across Astoria.
13L30, 13L70, 13L30, 13L70. Possible shooting just occurred. 247 West 65th Street. Code 3 incident 0459 RD 1380.
Engine 23, it's Squad 31. Difficulty breathing. 8626 Artesia Boulevard, cross of Coke Avenue.
Now 30, what's your starting location?
Metro 838, 800 for transport.
Could be rescue 848. 881 psychiatric emergency, 5801 Sepulveda Boulevard, across the Hatteras.
Rescue 2, chest pain, 435, breath now.
By Roger.
Engine 96, psychological rescue, BLS. 10215 Ruoff Avenue. Unit D Delta, cross of Mulberry.
17 is 14, 13, 14, 13, 14 man. Lincoln and Palms, Lincoln and Palms, in the middle of the street. Suspect in middle, black. 30, 35 years, white tank top, brown pants. Code 3 incident 470 1433.
Can I get a urgent check for Runner Wizard?
Jesse, what'd you see him doing? Working? Sitting? Eating? What were they doing?
5 Joseph Court, incident 0471.
This information only on a 399, the vehicle not seen on Normandy and Florence. Vehicle is a green older model Toyota Corolla unknown plate, driving south on Normandy. This information only incident 475, ready 455.
Ow, 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 ow.
Engine 7, Assault BLS, 692 North Robertson Boulevard, across the Santa Monica Boulevard.
Santa Monica and Robertson. Uh-oh.
Train is 44229 West 84, please 9 minutes of trouble.
Hey, we're 42 minutes in and I haven't mentioned Netflix or Shot in the Dark yet. What's wrong with me? Or I haven't mentioned the LOUDLABS merch site, loudlabsmerch.com.
8 Assault BLS, Sunset Boulevard at Sweetser.
Not very many things on there. Not very many things on there at all. Be adding a few more here soon. Yeah.
Rose.
But anyways. Aw, that's too far for me. That's too far for me. That's just rude. The logo patches are up there. The press patches are not. Press patches will probably be up next week. I'm gonna ship them out tomorrow, so he'll get them next week. Hopefully, throw them on the site next week.
Unit 432 East, 42nd, please.
Contact 1 for the TPC.
It's going to be area code 951-961-9818.
Mendez, what are you talking about? Toddler 3 to 5. What you talking about? shirt size. Gotcha.
Immediate dispatch, unconscious. Which one is 84?
What's my views? Pit bulls listen real well, except for that one or two times where they don't. My thoughts on pit bulls is keep them away from kids. Doesn't matter how well behaved the pit bull is. All it takes is one instinct. I do believe pit bulls get a bad rap. I owned a pit bull after I owned huskies, so it was really weird to have a dog that listened. Really weird. But at the same time, I also had a legitimate killer in my home. So doesn't matter the circumstances. It's never good to have pit bull and kids together. But they listen well. Like I said, they listen well, except for that, you know, the time that they don't.
The 405 from Century. You'll get served, right? I would take on if you're on highway. Squad 117, is that a rescue? 17125, line up Avenue, crossing Albany. Investigation outside Sierra Highway at Avenue J2.
Go ahead and give it to the engine.
Good board, 2421, 60th Street, now to the street.
Yeah, no joke. I could have told you that. Duh.
Fire we just put out. Thursday, copy.
Ooh, you just ran a red light. I'm telling on you. You just ran a red light.
13, second call, you can cancel.
Overdose. 5263 Lock Haven Avenue.
Unit 26, for the Gilbert. Yes, Station 32, I think California, attention and Victor. Hurry in the Sunshine Channel 0231.
Lincoln Love Redondo on channel 2.
Redondo is on 2.
You show me standing by for public works at SM Catalina.
What area are you additionally interested on? The one
Yeah.
also unit 3 to Buffalo 459 now, 6 to outside Buffalo unit 3 to Buffalo 459 now.
Later tonight.
Metro Fire from Rescue 837. 837, go. Can you hear the PR buzzes in this security building?
Mr. Robert V.
837, Roger. Stand by.
No locations, and yes, I did.
Rescue 46, abdominal pain, 529, West 47.
I actually shot it from the overpass and on the ground, but my overpass stuff is better. It was before I was live. It was probably around midnight. No, it was around 11 p.m. 10:45, 11 p.m.
I got this little way, but because we're the for I relate to previous fires in the area.
Robert, upload it to what? I've uploaded it to my upload site, and I've sent it to the stations. I have not uploaded it to YouTube. I won't upload it to YouTube for a few days.
Suspects are 2 male Hispanics, 20s, all black clothing.
I'm a size large. I'm kidding myself when I say that. I'm probably really an extra large because I've gained some weight, but I'm a large. Like the shirt I'm wearing is a large. It's a little tight, it's a little uncomfortable, but that's the fashion. But, ugh. Extra large is more comfortable, but they just look like I'm wearing my dad's clothes. Mario, Mobile Relay in Paramount, California. They might be able to help you. And Robert V. There you go. There you go. Yeah, Andrew, the last thing I want to do is get in a fight with the victim's brother. It's not going to help anybody.
To Mateo Street. The PR is standing by the Shell gas station off of Olympic and Santa Fe. Incident 507.
I just look like a big, wimpy pansy boy. Backing away from him. Trying to say things he wants to hear. Redirecting his negative to have him focus on other things besides me. It all worked out in the end, though.
Agenda 9, Rescue 99, shooting 13967 Durham Road, plus a cross up at Clarendon.
There's the valley again. Yoshi, your phone. Your phone. Just get a gimbal. And your phone's probably the best camera. It's definitely the best camera you own. But you won't have to invest any money. Just spend $40 on a gimbal.
Seven Fall, 662 Street, Lorelei.
Yeah, Rustin, it is, or was. I don't think so, Mario. I don't think so. Yeah, frazzled sucks. I do know for a fact that some stringers would have gotten their car, drove away, and then waited for police and fire to show up, and then went back to the scene. I know that for a fact.
Southbound Vermont, bus 517.
42, just confirming LAPD has been attached.
Why? Oh, why? Why would they be attached?
Mateo Street, correction, switch to 7 for Air 16.
Don't tell me what to do. How rude.
On their accident, license plate Adam hitting Ida John, Ocean 72, Adam hitting Ida John, Ocean 72.
All right, Mario. So that's the third. That's the third thing in a row now.
521 RD221.
For sheriff. Further comments. Code 2 incident 522 RD17.
We get it. You know.
Involved. Rampart and Temple. Code 2 incident 427.
You know that stories take place.
1835. Phone number to the resident.
Clearing momentarily going down.
Okay, BG, that might be true. But can a chihuahua rip your finger off?
Come to the front of Wilshire Station at the gate. We have a
No, it can't.
we're unable to handle.
Yes, Joy, I am.
1290, can you have the X18 call in?
The one is requesting.
It was called Stringers LA. It's called Stringers LA. If you're not going to change my mind about defending against pit bulls. I like pit bulls. I believe they all should have a chance, but I don't believe that they should be around children. Nope.
Under a relationship and no weapons. Coaching 7 Power G5 or 1129.
I mean, let's if we're talking about it like this, we can say cats are straight killers. Cats are killers, but yet we surround ourselves with them and love them and cuddle and purr and do all that stuff. But cats are straight up serial killers. Straight up killers. But they don't have the power to mess up a child. They could scratch them up pretty good, but you're not going to kill them. A dog could literally kill a child. Rip its face off. Could rip its limbs off.
731 Roger.
53, can we get a fast pick last name now, start with 1022?
Engine Squad 154, chest pain.
Unit
11 16. Press of Alberton.
28-1.
90.
Joy, that's not it either. I mean, yes, some of it is the owner, but sometimes it's just the dog and the way they're bred. What's up, David? Hello, David.
Air 16 guys, this is the delay with the we're going to call it.
Hello, David.
Solid delay.
Extraction Avenue, female.
You have 5, they're like kids. Yeah, but put one kid in that situation and see how that works out for you.
Gang group 84160 Cedar Avenue in the lobby. Suspect has 3 male, black and Hispanic, dark clothing. Gang members, no weapons are seen at this time. Go to incident 532 or D1985.
They're very protective. We can all agree on that, right?
Where's my bank problem? 10720.
They're the best at what they do. They listen better than any other dog, but they also kill better than any other dog. They are the best at what they do. Like I said, I've never had a dog listen so well. Never had a dog listen so well. David, exactly. How's she doing, man? Did it get her in the face or just the arms? 'Cause it's usually the face. He messed up her hand. Okay, cool. I mean, it's not cool, but what it could have been, the hand is good. Trust me.
If you want to cancel that and respond to the quick recall.
What's a bummer? So now here, David. Here's the question. All right. So my granddaughter was just sacked. So that means it was your son or your daughter, right? Either way. What are they going to do with the dog? Because there's a chance that that dog has been in the family longer. There's that's very true, Chris. So what are they going to do? Yeah, Randy, they do. They do attack just for no reason. It's your son. All right, so yeah, they need to put that dog to sleep. Yeah, so here's the thing, David. The way I look at it, and I'm telling you this from personal experience, as soon as that dog attacks a family member, it's not a family member anymore, it's a dog. What you just said right there, yeah, they need to put that dog to sleep. They do. It's a dog. It's not a family member anymore. And for the person here who has 5 of those family members, I'm sorry, but at that point, once that dog attacks that child, it is just a dog. So here is here's something I've never shared with most people. If you guys ever noticed a picture of Dade, Dade has a scar from here all the way down to here and a little bit here. If you ever noticed, Dade has a scar from here. So Mason, my pit bull, and I were in my bedroom, in my bed, watching TV. Lisa and Dade walked in the room. All they did was open the door and turn the light on. Mason jumped out of bed, latched her face on Dade's face, and went to the ground. I had to jump out, grab Mason's mouth, pry her mouth off of Dade's face, and I tossed her. And I might have hit her a couple times. But the moment that she bit my son, she wasn't a part of the family anymore. This is like 3 years ago, so that's why I'm okay, comfortable talking about it for the most part. Because of my job, I knew not to call 911. If I called 911, I would have found somebody I know with a camera at my house filming Dade going to the ambulance, would have filmed the dog being taken away. So I didn't grab the baby because I couldn't grab the baby. She grabbed the baby, and I said, how's his mouth, or how's his face? And she goes, his lip is gone. So we jumped in my work car, drove to the hospital, and then from there, we found out he was going to be transported to a trauma center for emergency plastic surgery to his face. I drove back home, got some stuff. We hung out at the hospital. That next morning, I drove home and called. I called the animal place, and was one of the worst days, worst 24 hours of my life. Was having to. There was no way I was going to keep that dog and let Dade have to deal with that again. And then what crossed my mind is all the times, what about all the times they hung out alone? Downstairs eating chicken McNuggets together while I was upstairs with the missus or whatever. And the two were downstairs by themselves. I'm glad I was there. It could have been worse. The sad part, Dade thinks I saved him that day. Dade remembers me grabbing the dog off his face. Dade thinks I saved him. I don't look at it that way. That would have never happened if I didn't have that dog in my home. But when I got that dog, I didn't have any children. I didn't have any children. So I can't believe I just shared that story with you guys. I've never shared that story with anybody who's not a family or friend. But yeah, when you see Dade, you'll see he has a scar right here. And that's because a pit bull took his face off. Worst day of my life. Worst day of my life. I didn't try to find an odor. I did not want my friend to have the dog because that means I would have known where the dog was. I had one friend who was upset that I gave the dog to the pound. But I explained to him that I couldn't go to your house and hang out. And yeah, it was sad for me to get rid of that dog. It was my best friend. That dog was my best friend. But what it did overseeded being my best friend. My best friend. Kems, it's my older son, not baby Bronson. It's Dade. It was Dade. Dade's 7 now. This happened to Dade when he was 3. But yeah. So whenever that pit bull talk comes around, they say they don't attack for no reason. You think I was ever mean to my pit bull? Do you think I was ever rude or smacked my pit bull? No. What happened was the dog and I were sitting in bed together. They walked in, the dog jumped out of bed and grabbed him, pushed him against the wall, and took him to the ground.
Westbound 101 at Shoot, sending a westbound on Ventura. Information only, incident 50.
So yeah.
547 or 2175. 3 Roger.
547 or 2175. 3 Roger. 547 or 2175. 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 547 or 21
I-55 is 17. Any Devonshire unit, roommate dispute, restraining order violation, 10643 Atlanta Avenue, code 2, incident 0522, RD 1727.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she thought she was protecting me, Randy, but the thing is, she knew Dade and she knew Lisa. She knew him at that point probably for at least a year. Right? Maybe less, maybe less. But still, that was just no way, no way. She was the greatest dog ever, but all of a sudden, she decided to bite his face.
49749 for additional the ambulance DUI traffic, Soda, Washington Sound, ambulance felony DUI traffic.
And like, I mean, they are great pets if you don't have any children around. And like I said, pit bulls are good at what they do. They listen better than any other dog around, and they kill better than any other dog around. Those are the two things they're really good at, listening and killing.
Couple that overheard the young screaming. They said it was about 20 minutes ago towards Haskell by the wash behind Albertsons.
So I think it was David I was speaking with. David, that's why I said the hand, sweet. At least, I mean, I'm sure she'll, hopefully it didn't take pieces of the hand away, and hopefully through time they can fix it. Like Dade's scar will always be there, but he's going to, he's gonna have that scar forever. She'll probably have that scar forever, but hopefully her hand isn't deformed. And that's why I said, you know, where'd it get her? Because I have experience with it. I have experience of being in the hospital, going through surgeries, coming home, not being able to talk, eating through a straw.
Angela 14, squad 92, maternity. 15205 Southport Avenue, across of 158th Street.
Frazzled, he did. He absolutely did. He absolutely did.
711 13701 Hawthorne Boulevard. The female, 2647. I'm harassing customers for money.
I think there's a picture of him on my Instagram. You'd have to go back, but there's a picture of him drawing, and you can see that. I didn't say why we were at the hospital. I just said we were at the hospital, and you can kind of see some bandages around him. And it was crazy because a friend of mine who's an artist did some art in that hospital, and then we happened to be in the place where he did the art. So, and his name was Gregory also. So I took a picture of it and posted that. And but you can see in the hospital, and you can see the date, and you'll see how little Dave was. And then I might have left one picture, maybe left one picture of Mason on my Instagram, but I did go through and delete them. I deleted a lot of them. I did. I just didn't want to have that memory. But I'm pretty sure I left at least one picture out. She was a really good dog. She was a really good dog. She helped me. She helped me.
Unit L105.
Per permit information, there's no radio reception in the parking structure.
Kids and golf is good. Kids and golf is good. Last time I golfed, I started with a par, birdie, par, and then the beer caught up and I didn't do so well.
27 6 and Ocean King 416.
The Popper Pepper. It all has to do with the artist named LOUDLABS. The artist named LOUDLABS used to be my roommate, and then we were buddies together. And then when it was time for me to do my own company, I was helping him. Promote his art at the time. So I figured if I put LOUDLABS on TV, that'll help promote his art, and then it turned into where we are today. David, I know you said what they should do. What are they going to do? What are they going to do with the dog? Your son doesn't want to lose his best friend, but your son also knows what that dog just did to his daughter. And it's not fair for his daughter to ever have to go back to that home again with the dog. And then let's say they give it to a friend. Now they know that friend, like do you talk to that friend like, hey, how's my dog? Or you're like, forget that dog, you know? It's like once that dog does that, it's a dog. It's not a family member anymore.
Just check on the rear yard for a house. 8 Central Unit 4 Team Man, 819 South Flower Street at the Old Hotel. Suspects male, white, 5'7", black shirt, riding a red hotel. Additional code 7RD162. Did you receive? Yeah, go ahead. For 9015, you can clear.
Gotcha. So it happened on her mom's watch? Her mom can't keep the dog. There's no way. There's no way. Especially if especially if your son's a cop, he should be able to take some sort of legal action to get that dog out of there. Surprised he didn't shoot it. Let's be honest, I'm surprised he didn't shoot it. And it's justifiable. If shooting it in the action of. If you shoot it afterwards, I don't think that's justifiable. At least not here in California. Maybe in like Kentucky. Hey Rob, thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Get the last 4 from the Howard Summers towing incident.
7171. George 624.
I know, Chris, right? You would have shot it.
2015 Honda 4-door. Michael Saldivar. 1415 West Ramona Road, Alhambra. Oklahoma Avenue.
25, Roger.
Yeah, you have to do something. You have to do something, David. You can't let that. You can't let the baby go back home with that dog there. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So your son wasn't there when it took place?
17823.
And what's the story? I think you did say it. I think you said she just walked in the room or something, or is that my story? Maybe I'm getting my story confused with your story.
17 would you respond to incident 557?
16823, 16823. Trespassers is there now. 12240 Truesdale Street, code 2 incident 570 on RD 1663.
Bam, thank you. Thank you, Yoshi.
Edward, Nora, Sam,
Not momentarily, but approximately 30 minutes ago, 211 occurred. Suspects were last seen eastbound on Mulholland Drive in a red
Gotcha.
Mustang convertible with a beige top.
Just in their house petting the dog. Yeah, so crazy, so crazy.
I hope you proceed.
Damn, some funny money coming in. Thank you.
Vehicle was a red Ford Mustang convertible top with
Convertible top, when bossing eastbound from the location. Suspects were 3 male Hispanics, weapon use was a handgun. Information on incident 510.
Let me call back. RP standing by in front of location in the white Chevrolet Tahoe, yes, SUV, incident 535.
Time is it? 3. Oh wow. Oh wow. I've been working since about 8:15. I've had some ride-alongs with me until about midnight 15. And about midnight 15 they left. It looks like LOUDLABS is possibly expanding to Baltimore, Maryland. And that's why I asked yesterday if anybody on here was from Baltimore. But it looks like very possible LOUDLABS Baltimore is in the works. Yay!
Central Unit, battery, domestic violence suspect, 901 West Olympic Boulevard, code 2, incident 559, NRD
171, 415 man, 819 South Flower Street, code 2, incident 567, NRD 162.
Santa ADW suspect there now, 821.5 West 82nd Street, 821.5 West 82nd Street. Suspects are male, black, 43 years. Wearing a black shirt, dark tan, the top of the victim of violent force. And attempts to cut victim with a large machete. Code 3 incident 057 C30 1266.
Negative. 101 says me, 25 minutes. 26 10, I use the for the vice unit.
Incident 1135, maternity. 43842, 17th Street East. Prospect Avenue, J10.
The Papa Peppa. Or Prepper. The Papa Prepper. I didn't know I had a passing shot at all. If you watch the passing shot, you'll actually hear me typing on a computer. I'm doing some computer work. And usually I turn my dash cam off when I'm sitting, but for some reason I accidentally left it on. Did the typing, left. If I would have made a right as I left that gas station, I would have ran into the crash, but I actually didn't make a right. I went, instead of going south, I went east. Then I started hearing the call, and you can hear it and see it all play out live on the dash cam footage. Started hearing the call, made my way to it, and that's what you guys saw. Then went home, went to sleep, woke up to emails and voicemails wanting national footage because they found out who was in the vehicle. Then I heard what he had done, and I was like, oh, let me check my no, BG, I am not on the CX network. Well, maybe I am, but no, I'm not. So once I heard that he was flying down Highland, ran a light at not ran a light. I didn't know he ran the light yet. When I heard he was flying down Highland when he crashed, I went back, looked at my footage, saw him fly by, looked at the light, and I was like, oh my god, he ran the red light. CX is in the chat. I thought CX is gone, right? He's CX network is no longer.
711 North 4, 711 North 4, Southeast. Yes, no, I know person's agreement. Because right then 539
Event beer and please on Blue Saturn, no please.
Ooh, Jesse! Thank you, $2. Make me holla. Woot woot. Ding 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 ding. We have a winner.
74 Southeast Super registered small of 1895 at this time. 46th Street, Unit 12, close to incident.
We have a winner. Step right up.
Adam 23.
Step right up.
Now plenty is responding. Do you want to cancel it?
No, BG. You've heard me say it, and I'll say it again. My parents are the ones that made me, and I'm the one who made me what I am today.
Alonzo Boulevard, it's just Baker Road near Starbucks.
Duh! Jeez.
Come to the McDonald parking lot, northwest corner, correctional form.
If anything, he made you. He made you sound like an idiot.
298, squad 115, difficulty breathing. 14808 to the Baker
Yeah,
Road.
and that was like 3 months ago. That was like 3 months ago. Mendez, a YouTuber. A YouTuber. See that applesauce thing? My Peter Brady, pork chops and applesauce. Pork chops and applesauce. Pork chops and applesauce.
Suspects, Hispanic, in front of the location. Number 1 wearing a red or burgundy jersey with matching pants. Numbers 2 through 5 no further description. Monitor for additional code to incident 586.
Lermer. Yes and no. So the guy that was laying on the ground, he survived. There were 2 people trapped in that white vehicle. There's 3 people total involved. One was the guy laying on the ground. He was transported. He did not die. 1 person in the car did die, and 1 female was transported out of that car.
Hurting several children in the pool area.
Must be 3 o'clock.
Mulholland Drive from location and an older model red Ford Mustang with a beige top cover. Car was authenticated.
0671104.
Damn, son. Damn, son.
95 and 587.
Mendez, no. We didn't feed it till after midnight. So it hasn't had an opportunity to air yet.
1999 Roger.
Clear frequency for a climb broadcast.
Holodeck standby for name, so go ahead.
Come on, man.
A song hit and run occurred approximately 15 minutes ago on the Soto in Washington. A vehicle used is going to be a emergency Lexus with significant front end damage. Driver of the vehicle is going to be a male black Camry.
Is there a felony?
Asking going eastbound on Washington in unknown direction.
May as well.
It's a terror felony occurred 15 minutes ago for Southern Washington vehicle to a burgundy Lexus with front end damage. Driver was a male black class east from Washington.
We're a little late to this party, but we'll go check out a TC.
Walking is limited, 10 miles for additional, it's 594 RD 806.
one unconscious person. 16203 Tuesday Avenue. That's on 63rd Street. Southbound on home, want to go up Tiger Street. To 172, Assault the 11, 405, Sentinel Avenue, bus of Warren.
Mendez, nobody's rating anything. Yes, people are going to show up. Yes, people will be not sober. Yes, people will be listening to music. It's turning into a festival. Nobody is going to rush an American government base. What they're going to do is they're going to party in the desert around a government American base. But nobody's rushing anything.
33 station 44313 North Beach Avenue.
Not unless you can run it. There's just so much space. You just can't. But to answer your question, all of us be watching.
Any unit of vicinity 1841 is pressing the backup air unit is supervisor following 11 or 415 man. Empty.
Yeah, I think it'll be an annual thing. And which is, I mean, I guess cool for that city. That city, if somebody was to just
187, 1284, traffic collision.
buy a campground once a year, that campground's gonna get filled. Start building hotels and restaurants and stuff. Alright, so here's the intersection of the hit and run felony. I was just coming by to see if it's vehicle versus ped or what it is. So the fact that they do not have this intersection blocked, it's definitely not a vehicle ped, fatal, anything like that. Oh, maybe it is. Is that a camera? What is that? Is that a guy on a bike or is that a camera? That's a guy with a bike. That's so funny. So you see that guy with the bike about coming into frame? I couldn't tell if he was holding a tripod or what. That guy right there. That's so funny. Alright, so there's no story right here. My bad. That's funny. I thought he was carrying a tripod and that was a stringer.
53 X-ray, San Robert, 088.
North East Units 1151, 459 suspects there now. 1933 Hyperion, 1933 Hyperion. Unknown suspect is heard only in the detached garage. PR's inside the residence. Here's at least one person in the garage and additional voices talking outside. 4-3 incident, 605 RD 1143.
Taiwan Roger from John.
Jesse, 50. We figured this out the other night. There's probably about 50 stringers in the LA market. But you have to understand that that covers 5 or 6 counties. LA, Orange County, Ventura, Riverside, San Bernardino.
3 X-ray, Sam Robert, 088. No want, no warrant. 1998 Mazda 4-door. Alex Maxwell Apaya, 331 East Life.
And the TV show's not helping it, or hasn't helped it. The TV shows has not helped with the number of stringers. It's made things a little worse. What's up with that loom up in front of us?
Overdose, 9907.
Ow.
Forty 71 2930 Oregon Street.
From Engine 4, can you confirm whether this is Tower 2 or the IRC?
Engine 4, roger. Stand by.
Holiday Unions 459, 459, AW in progress, Lock and Edison, 3 males running versus code 3 incident 608, RD 408. Received.
Roger. 359, you're starting locating. Yes, Ferguson, Nash, 20 goes there's no location to Lock and Edison. 22 Squad 3, Savannah. Unit, go through 1944 Hooper Avenue for San Bernardino PD or Constable or Bruce Motors. Simple, 90 days.
Engine 23, Squad 45, Mercury ALS 17820, south of Lakewood Boulevard, station number 4, across the Cedar.
Metro from Engine 4, we copy.
Arlington.
Miami incident 0607.
13-9, roger.
Huh. I don't know what that was. It was loud though. That was loud. I'm in America. Oh, county. I thought you said what country. What county? I was born and raised in Orange County. I live in LA County now.
Woman 247 West 41st, incident time 19 or D 51.
Students 1160, Tokyo Medical Rescue, 4123 East Gage Avenue, Different.
It's 21, roger. Corner 233, and at the time.
Altitude 1073, advising code 4, impossible 459. Coordinates is 459 is code 4.
Ow.
Metro engine 33, cancel the rescue.
Cancel rescue 257.
Return at 2300 hours. Female Hispanic, dark brown hair, hazel eyes, 52120, medium build, date of birth 9/29/2002. Code 2 incident 0617 RD895.
I look Latino, but my name's Scott. Hi, my name's Scott.
Russia 257, you copy? Russia 257.
My dad is half. I was gonna say half German. No, that's me. My dad is half Spanish, half Mexican. My mom's full German. But in all honesty, my dad is American and my mom is American and I'm American. But my mom's parents were born in Germany. My dad's parents were born in Spain and Mexico. No. Grandparents. Grandpa maybe. Grandma born here. Either way, you get the gist of it. My wife didn't say anything about it. She's just glad it didn't escalate. She's just glad it didn't escalate.
Twenty-one 829, 21 829, record.
Okay, copy. Portuguese 07 0484.
07 0484. you can show us back on that call on that.
867, you still need 1473 to respond to location?
In a white t-shirt. Code 2 incident 621, RD236. 8 close picture authenticated verify location.
Show code 4 and all that. The next station not come to. Just west of the target. Roger. There's no evidence here to show code
4053, 4053, additional on your unknown trouble at 711 North Forest Avenue. Your PR called back stating that the neighbors were fighting. Additional on incident 0579.
1473, you can cancel my response. Incident 0584.
3 Roger.
La Palma. Brea.
There's no evidence of a cutting here.
Blocking Edison.
You guys all going to be in the back? 11 on Intel.
81180. That's the 811. Come in.
In the front yard, the owner might have pulled him in.
No.
Evidence.
Got something in my eye. I think I'm about to say goodbye to y'all. I think that's kind of what's happening here.
17 further.
No one's the screaming woman.
Nah, scary. You haven't missed anything tonight.
Cancel your response to you on the Armin.
Have we got out of the car yet tonight? I don't think we have, huh? I have. But I don't think I was live when I got out of the car.
2157. Can you put, I believe it's 97.
Frazzled. The one on La Palma and Walker. Cross street from the hospital.
23 Roger.
2857 Segway.
I know the spot.
37, I'll be code 6 around 63. North of 99 on 8.
I was gonna say near City Hall,
Black 4-door.
but you're actually closer to. You got the library, then the police station, then the fire station.
3, there's no further.
1817, code 6 trigger north of 99, 18 Boy William 250 Black 4-door Mercedes. Avenue.
Just Patrol 44, Squad 29, Stick ALS, 1616 Fairvale Avenue, across Evergreen.
Unit 517.
It's been a while. I was just there last
Okay,
weekend,
Roger.
and I think I'm going there tomorrow.
7060.
Oh, it's in the area. 5 unit, Roger.
He's going to be on Randolph and Edison.
No, Ty, that shooting that you probably heard on the scanners was another city. That's the Reseda shooting. What you guys did was while I was on my way to that call, you heard the Reseda shooting going down. The one where the dude shot his mom, dad, brother, and then went to a gas station, shot 2 people, and then got on a bus and shot another. You heard some of that story going down. My story had nothing to do with the shooting. I'm guessing you're asking that because you heard it on the scanner as you just rewatched it, right? No, Vasquez, I was supposed to. I got kicked out of the district when I went to Walker, so they made me go to Buena Park. But I was supposed to go to Kennedy. I lived closer at the time. Vasquez, why are you asking all these questions?
Cancel the airship there. If they're responding around.
Again, cancel response to the harbor.
Uh, 73 degrees right now.
Any Southeastern holding an ambulance overdose, 9907 South Hoover, Purchase at 611, RD 1821.
I'm waiting for Vasquez to ask me how old I am, then my birthday, and then my social. and the name of my first pet.
Can I get all 4 lanes, please?
1810567.
Mother's maiden name, right? I'll say this about my mother's maiden name. It's very Jewy. My mother's maiden name is very Jewy.
All units 1X23, respond to code 3 from line 11 to California Hospital with RA10. Hold on, how do you go?
Hello, it is 11872, watch 5 in at 11, Adam 86, watch 4 into watch.
Are you a robot? I am not a robot. I am a...
11872 over time.
Larry, I feel like that story wasn't too long ago, but for some reason I can't... I think I remember now. It was near the mall, right? Was that it? It was near the mall?
Hollywood, unit 6845, 6845, focus from Maryland, full cross on Hollywood, full cross on Hollywood. Suspect is a male Asian wearing black tank top, black pants, on with a 3 to 4 inch.
Ah, Larry, it was that lady. I remember now. I think it was that lady. What were you doing there, Larry?
1351 watch orange. Still show locked on or those units in a watch. Any manner unit, Code 30 Victor, 6230, Sapolo Boulevard at Enterprise, suspect vehicle. The black four-door was last seen driving on the southeast side of the lot. Code 631 RD932.
Were you there with all those other people with that camera? Oh, you live in the area. I don't know what was up with that. I don't know what was up with that crowd, that group, those people that had signs, those people that had cameras. I don't know what they were doing. I have no idea.
Average female Hispanic, 27 years, no further last seen on Santa Monica, then turning right onto Thayer approximately 10 minutes ago. Code 2 is at 632 or 834.
516. I have no idea. You're gonna have to be a little more specific. If it was shot within the past few days, you can't find it on YouTube. If it was shot within the past few years, you can probably find it on YouTube if we shot it. So you can research and find out if you want.
Suspects there now, Latina and Pico. Suspects are 2 male white or Hispanic. Number 1 wearing a black shirt, light blue jeans. Number 2 wearing a dark shirt, tan beige shorts. Vandalizing a billboard on the corner at that location. Code 2 incident 0634 and 762.
College Street, 3rd Avenue. Surgery Center.
378, watch 4 and 4 on 120, watch 5 still show locked down or those units in the watch. 21 cancels at 530, 2839 100.
Right, they're in the watch.
Running correct. 843, they are no longer at location. 2121, did you receive? A1 cancels at 530, 2839 is handling.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Lefty's Tattoo, City of Orange. Lefty's Tattoo, City of Orange. Go to J-Dog. The owner's name is also Jason, but ask for J-Dog. J-Dog is not a lefty.
18X27, verify your cross attention is Figueroa.
264, overdose. Figueroa and Century Boulevard.
18X27, citizens call Century Figueroa.
27 units, domestic violence, 1409 West 51st Street, suspect is the ex-husband, no Hispanic, wearing all black. Refusing to leave.
Come on, man. I could use a story. What's up, buddy?
On the southeast corner of Figueroa.
Wood code 2, incident 619 and RD 221.
Alright, well, I think we're going to say goodbye. I kind of think that's what's going to happen.
Another one. We're going to be
That's the end of that people.
Right?
Is there a location for suspects? We're located.
71, the Pierre does not wish contact.
In Hollywood.
Code 2, you're not out, are you?
Well, this let me 50. 25, be advised, call is code 2.
And again, vehicle suspects your way.
353, Interline Valley, Dayline Road, 10537 Santa Monica Boulevard, code 632 or 834.
Here, Roger.
61, can you show myself and 67 on a follow-up to 12?
Yes, you're not out, or yes, you are out?
202.
It doesn't matter. I don't think you're out because you haven't gone to a couple things that you definitely would have went to. So my guess is you're at home enjoying your rest, watching me.
Yep, all the burglary from motor vehicles.
Well, thank you for watching me. Oh, yes, you are out. Well, then what the heck, man? Why aren't you going to the 57 and the 10?
Negative, no further, no hits, no further. Code 2, incident 0640 2074.
Hey, can you just say numbers?
Copy, copy, copy.
Corner in a warehouse, underground party with several suspects fighting. Switch to 645 RD 195.
20 at the last building.
Then what are you doing watching me? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He's keeping busy is what he's doing. It's boring sitting between the calls.
31, can you show myself? And 16, EL1, code 6 on 2, Royal Canyon.
144, I'm at gate. Ventura County, mitigation 31.
Before the focus drive, 5 long wrong suspect.
792 Lake Ridge Lane, dead end, La Venta Drive.
Excuse me. I burped.
Control 144, cancel.
I burped. Have I gotten a story yet? Benjamin, yes I have actually. I helped somebody shoot the fatal in the 710. And I shot a man with a gun who was shooting at vehicles that caught the man.
691, Rod.
CTR and Rusty.
230 on 2.
15 EL1, code 6, Fox and Laurel Canyon on 2. Occupant surveillance for 0 South Hobart Boulevard, code 2 is at 630 and RD 2833.
Andrew, I agree.
2215, West 15.
Benjamin, depends on how you look at things. It all depends on how you look at things.
Scene of the air, Figueroa and Slauson, will direct to 5869 South Figueroa, apartment 5. Suspect was a
The
male
fatal in the
black.
710 was at about 10:30 Thursday night.
154, medical rescue.
Robert Union.
Edinburgh Charter Road.
Scary Scooby, I'm with you. I mean, I'm not moving with you, but I'm with you. What do I mean, Benjamin? Well, was it tonight or yesterday?
C17060, are you clear?
Both. Yes. The answer is yes. It was tonight and it was yesterday. The answer to that question is yes.
Please go for 2115 Stradella Road, no evidence of advertising. 60 Roger.
Yes, we were, Jesse. You want to see the footage? I'll show it to you.
29, Roger.
33 canceled the primary on still with RD training 33 and send the double.
This is what I shot.
On Tesla says 630-2833 will handle.
1411 North Broadway.
121 additional to battery domestic violence, 840 South Boulevard. City told me the suspect is male, black, 23 years, black clothing, is under the influence and is now hitting the door, trying to get inside the apartment or the residence. Additional to 630. 233 Roger will handle it. 401415. Units code 12-138 at 649 Burbank Boulevard. Roger.
So there's that, and then here is what it looks like.
Units additional near domestic violence at 1409 West 51st Street.
Uh-oh.
Suspect was blasting west on 51st towards Western. Additional incident 0638.
Nope, I guess not.
TV 63 close 6 charge indicated verify your location.
10-23 on a follow-up en route to MDC jail with 1.
NBC jail with 1.
1114 Imperial Highway, 54 in front of
Still
Liquid
taking custody. Made South Cesar Chavez.
Mr. 5 Rest 13, cancel your
Queen 2, verify your code 6.
13, cancel.
Battery domestic violence 840 South Hobart Boulevard is now battery. Correction 450 and assaulting a woman. In front of the location. Code 3 incident 630 RV 2033.
And this is what it looked like from the ground.
Looking out under cutter. And see what the 12-year-old female, 3-year-old male, nothing blinking in the top of the playground. Warehouse traditional code 6 West 3 13. North Main, South of Cesar Chavez, suspect in custody.
Gas station and 619.
Incident 291 and 7036, and put in our stack, please. Second yard west.
Please before Hollywood and Wilcox with 59. Anything still handle? Suspect there now, 742 Southwest Lake Avenue, the rear alley behind the property, 17 male security guard. Will direct to suspect transient male, Hispanic, black shirt, black pants, possibly armed with an unknown object and under the influence of narcotics. Code 2 incident 658 RD.
Excuse me, I burped.
55. To the chance and on trouble 17170 Ludlow Street, 17170 Ludlow Street, the residence, code 3 incident 661 RD 1735.
Cancel outside unit will handle incident 619.
9XL559XL55, are you clear? 19, 28721. 17849, 17849, unknown trouble, 17170 Ludlow Street, code 3, incident 0661, RD 1735.
They put out from our current location. 140 should be on the fall to California Hospital.
17849 is responding code 3 from Rinaldi in Tampa to 17170 Ludlow Street.
1051, flashing to 122. 170 Kilo 11. Rear lift is
Hold on.
Admiral Gardens, The Havens.
Code 6, 840 South Hobart.
Place, Western, and H4 place. Code 3, incident 662 RD 1263.
17 Adam 35, you can interrupt our status and give us that code D call from Tampa and Rinaldi. 17849, 17849, cancel incident 0661, 17835 will handle. That information on the pier does not have a specific description of the vehicle is a white Mercedes 3 or 7 Series with a trunk open in the driveway. This incident 663 RD938.
1637 incident and 0596.
Subject west on the street, 705 Joe west on the street, Macy's parking lot, top floor. Subject male, curly hair, black shirt, black pants. Frenzy cough, cough. Customer incident 664 RD162.
75 PR route to me. Identify.
35 from Flower and Pico.
It's 2035, responding code 3 from Flower and Pico to 750 West 7th Street.
Fortunate 29 incident 654. Fort Nick 29, Roger.
Rescue 86, Rescue 896, stroke 213.4, Celtic Street, crossing Canoga Avenue.
Alright, so we've been going well over 2 hours. I just wanted to take you guys out of the car.
I don't think I took you guys out of the car. 2800 Thomas Street. Suspects were last seen eastbound on Thomas in a white four-door, unknown make and model vehicle, possible Nissan Altima, unknown plate. Suspects were 3 male Hispanics, light complexion, wearing black hooded sweatshirts. Number 1 was armed with a 2x4. Number 2 armed with an unknown revolver. Already taken more cell phones, wallets, and U.S. currency. It's code 2 incident 0665 and NRD 416.
XL 11.
35 responding code 3 from Harbor Station to 311 North Kathy.
Call 20, can you come to the station for a station call?
Ellen, they extricated a victim, and then we found out what actually happened. It was a solo vehicle crash. Speed was definitely related, possible drugs. And the driver, the kid laying on the ground, he did survive. There were 2 people trapped in the white car. One of them was pronounced DOA at the scene. The other person was transported.
PI is no longer on the line. The suspect was attempting to hit the victim with a skateboard.
939 Pier en route to meet. Manhattan ambulance traffic, Western and 84th Police, Western 84 Police, with code 3 incident 662 and RD 1263.
Oh my goodness gracious me!
IS 31 to County Code 3 from Southwest Station to 84th Police.
Can you show me your responding incident 665? Element incident 668 and RD 111.
Sabrina, mostly my market. I mostly stick to my market. Alright, I'm over it. I'm over it. So, alright guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will be out over the weekend. I don't know my schedule, so I'm not gonna say a time, but I will be out over the weekend. Thank you to those who donated. Thank you to those who continue to support what it is I do. And thank you for being you, and I'll continue being me. Remember, tomorrow is promised to no one. Later, losers.